Hi guys, welcome to Glad You Came Along. My name's John and I'm in here because it is so windy out that I don't think I can get a word in edgewise. If I look a little crooked, it's because the camera's crooked. I'm crooked too, probably in the other direction. Anyhow, I couldn't get the legs on that thing straight. It is what it is. It do what it do. You know, maybe I could just turn this. No, don't do that. I'll probably mess it up worse. Some updates. First thing I want to give a thanks, a special thanks out. They gave me a special thanks. OP, I think, 9809. I wrote it down and I still can't read it. So I thank you for the I guess it's a super thanks, a super chat, or I don't know what they call it. I don't get too many of those, so thank you very much for that. It'll probably go to fuel for the Detroit back there. Another thing I want to let you know is, guess what I got? Guess what I got? You guys have been waiting for months for this. Months for this. Guess what it is? Have you done guessing? Put a guess down before I give you the answer. Or think about what you think I got and write it down. And I got it Saturday. Now today is Tuesday. So I've had it for a few days and I keep forgetting to tell you about it. It has 4 legs and a long tail. I got the number 50. Anyhow, you guys that don't know what that is, you'll leave me a comment and I'll tell you what it is. But you'll probably see the comments and everybody thinks it took a lot longer to get him than I thought, or her, or it. Anyhow, that. Now, I got some more wood to saw. I put this log on last night. That's what you're going to see is sawing wood basically through this video. And a few updates in here. So you're going to be sawing. It's a pretty nice log. So I think it's 13.5 feet long. I don't remember. It's pretty straight. Nice log. Already got it on the mill, so it ought to go pretty quick. I told you about the mouse count. Now, when I'm finished sawing all these white pine logs, you know I have scrapping to catch up on. I have potatoes that I planted to catch up on. I planted some grass seed I got to catch up on. So I got a lot of these videos in between doing a lot of stuff. So just remember, you're going to get hammered with that stuff that ain't so great too. So look at that and take the time out to hit the like button and subscribe button before you get to the end of the video. I found that a lot of times I'll write a comment down when I write. If I watch any video, I write a comment while I'm listening to the video when it's a part that I don't really want to watch. And then I hold it till about 3/4 of the way through, then I hit submit or comment, or I don't know what it is. Because I find if it gets to the end of the video, it flips to the next one and then everything I typed is gone. And I got to retype it again. Anyhow, take the time out to do it before you get to the end if you could. It would help me out. I'm trying to get to 16,000. Trying to get bigger numbers. Anyhow, here's a couple other things. I'm going to just take you off the stand here to be a little shaky. That wood, because we had 3 days of rain, went up in weight, and now it's losing it. This has not moved. We're at 238. Okay, where's my book down here? I got to write it in. 238. So it's been 238 for, I think today's the 8th or 9th. So you can see how it was losing. Then as soon as you get the high humidity, it doesn't go down. So just thought that was something interesting. Anyhow, hit the like button, subscribe. We're going to meet you back at the sawmill. Bye-bye. Hi guys, I told you we'd be back here right after we got out of the greenhouse. I came back here. I cleaned up everything last night and I just didn't feel like sawing that. So my plans on this log over here, which it looks to be a pretty nice log, it's fairly what do you call it, fairly straight, is to take the slab, take a board, then try to turn it 180. So that's what we're going to go. Put your ears on. We got the engine warmed up and it had oil on the end of the dipstick, so it's good. Sunny day. nothing but windy. Detroit, you won't hear it. Well, I'll bring you up the cheat sheet so you get a better eye. It is a nice sunny day out, but cold and windy. But like I tried to say, you might not hurt the Detroit. You can't hear the wind. I'm hoping to turn this 180. It's a little large. I guess I need to get my things. We're only going to show you probably one. It goes back easy because it's this size light now. What was that, Bill? Okay, I'll do that. Now I'm going to try to, oh, my little can hook's over there. I don't want to bore you too long on flipping a log, but I'm not used to this much sun. It's a little early. It's only like 2 o'clock, which is real early for me. But I'd like to get 2 logs sawed today. I'm into that thing down there. And then just roll it back. Get this thing close so I can throw it in there, I hope. Now see, I can dog it, but it isn't real tight against there. I can't see where I'm at now. I went up against there nice. Yeah, we did all right on that one. So, I'm going to try to do the same thing. Let's see where we need to take a first cut. We're going to take the first cut at, it's not a very big log, 11 and one board. Take an 11 and one board. Ain't very big round. What did I say? 11 and one board. Some bird crapped all over my numbers right there. Right where I need to be. That's 11 and a half. I'm getting big. The far end of the log is bigger, so I know I'll gain on that. 11 and a half. I'm going to gamble 11 and a half. I like to take fat slabs, and you're probably just wasting your time. So I'll split the difference, 11 and a quarter. And if I have to take another one, then I'll tell you I told you so. That's what happened in the first one. I had to take 2 cuts on it. Take a heavy slab, you probably save time in the long run. You might lose a little wood, but the time you save might be worth it, and the effort. All right, here we go again. We've done this. take too long to get to this point. Now what I'm going to do, I don't like to stack up more than 4 boards here. They don't flip out much after you get to that point. So I am going to cut the slab wood up, pull all this stuff off, and then bring you guys back. So, and maybe I guess one of these boards can go, maybe 2 of those boards can fit in over there. I'm hoping. Anyhow, that's what I'm going to do. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Got to put you in my pocket because it's only 44 degrees out here. But it is nice and sunny, and this wind is drying the mud out. It's still muddy there, but it's on its way dry. So we'll be back in a little bit. You know, if I sit you in the sun here, can't see a thing on the screen, you guys ought to be able to stay warm there. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.